Hey Fragcom, are you guys excited to hear about the brand new 2021 release by Prada Rossa, Ocean? If you are, stick around. Welcome to my channel, Kristen Rocks Frags. My name is Kristen and it is time to talk fragrances. If this is your first time checking out my channel, please be sure to like and share this video and don't forget to subscribe. So I'm very excited to tell you all about this 2021 release by Prada Rossa, and I'm talking about Ocean. This is an eau de toilette. It is classified as an aromatic fougere, and there are two noses behind this fragrance, Anne Filippo and Carlos Bename. This comes in two bottle sizes, the 50 ml, which retails for $73, and the 100 ml like this for $94. So my husband and I just picked up this beauty last weekend, along with the brand new Sauvage Elixir. So I can't wait to tell you about that one too. So a really fun little haul there, some fun pickups. So let me show you the box first. Yes, I have the box for this one. So here's the box. It's kind of cool. It's got that dark blue, obviously, kind of an aquatic look going on where it gets to a lighter blue with that cool blue, red stripe. So it's kind of sporty looking. And you got some information on the back and a little bit more information on the bottom. So that's the box. Yay. Get rid of that now. And the bottle, much more fun. So it's a really cool bottle. It has that same look as the other bottles, like carbon and such, but this one has that nice kind of dark blue hue going on. You can kind of see it more in the light, and you got that red stripe like this Prada Rossa line. And you have your batch code on the bottom, your information there. And their sprays are really cool on this. It's kind of nice how it's built in, kind of a compact look, so there is no cap. So, you know, maybe be careful about not spraying it accidentally, but it's kind of hard to hit it. It is kind of indented like that. So yeah, that's the bottle. Pretty cool, kind of a sporty, nice, heavy, solid, thick glass. So let's get to the fun part. Here we go. I will read the notes off and give you my thoughts behind this. When you look into their website, you can, kind of get the background in the story behind the fragrance, but it's supposed to kind of have like a new twist on the aromatic fougere, and in my opinion, it definitely does. So here we go. So at the top, it has bergamot, pink pepper, and artemisia. And then at the heart, you have iris notes, lavender, and saffron. And then at the base, we have vetiver, musks, and patchouli. Now, if you go to Fragrantica, I noticed that there are some additional notes listed, such as caramel in the dry down and some suede in the heart. I went directly to the Prada website, so these were the official notes, but I have to say, I think I do smell some of those other notes that are listed. So there might be some notes they're leaving out. So here we go. Decent spray, not bad, pretty wide. So at the top, you get a nice bright bergamot, and you start to get the spices of the pink pepper. I really enjoy peppery scents. I don't really notice the artemisia too much. The scent overall does have a nice herbal feel to it, so that probably plays a role, but I don't see that as one of the standout notes. Now, the standout note I notice is the iris and the lavender, I would say too. So pretty quickly that iris note starts to take over. So while it's bright and it's fresh and clean, so I don't find it like overly citrusy, but it has this nice creaminess right away with that iris. And the saffron too gives it kind of a creamy, buttery feel too, and maybe a slight leathery feel. So maybe that's where someone is getting the suede from, because I could see where they're coming from. So as it dries down, I'd say it still has that nice creamy kind of sweetness from the iris and that elegance that it gives, but it starts to get a little bit more spicy as it dries down, a little bit more aromatic, herbal, maybe a touch more earthy because of the vetiver that starts to come in the base, and the patchouli as well. And you do get a nice musky feel in the dry down too, which I really like. But overall, I really like this one. It has that a really fun aromatic feel, which I love. But at the same time, it gives this twist with the iris in there, and I could see where the caramel note is coming in. Like I say, it's not one of the official notes listed, but there is definitely this yummy kind of sweetness in the dry down. It's not overly sweet, so I don't find it cloying or anything like that. Like, this definitely does well in the high heat. Today it's like in the 90s here in New York, and this does beautifully. It doesn't come off cloying or anything like that. So now that it's starting to dry it down, it's getting, like I said, a little bit more herbal, but the spice of that pink pepper still lasts throughout the wear of the fragrance, which I really enjoy. So if you like scents like Prada L'Homme, like this, and if you really like iris, it's kind of in that world. This I find very formal, of course, very pure and sophisticated, right? And this kind of, I feel like, is in that direction. But this is more of, let's go hang out with some friends, let's go out to dinner, let's go to a barbecue. Like, this just smells like fun and memories, you know, making special memories with your loved ones on a beautiful summer day. So just a really fun fragrance, and this is one that actually surprised me. I like how it doesn't really just smell like a typical aquatic kind of freshy. You know, yes, I love aquatics, they're fun. But I like how this is different, and I'm so happy that there isn't a Braxton in here. I kind of just expected that, but I like how this is definitely doing its own thing. So I have to say, this is definitely, I think, becoming one of my favorite designer summer releases of this year. So performance-wise, it's not bad. You know, average 4 to 6 hours. You know, you'll get a little longer, of course, if you spray your clothes. It projects pretty well for the first half hour, but then it does start to sit more closely to your skin. So not the craziest performer, but on a high heat day with humidity like we're having today, that might be a good thing. 'Cause anything stronger maybe might be a little bit cloying. This definitely doesn't do that. So maybe overall that's a good thing, that this isn't a beast. So compliment wise, I think this will definitely be a compliment getter. I think this is one you may have to be a little closer to somebody for them to notice you. But you know, overall, I think this will definitely draw in compliments. Season wise, I think spring and summer, of course, are the best. I think the higher the heat with this one, the better, because I think that bit of heat does make it kind of come alive a little more. I think if it was a little bit cooler, you would have to go kind of crazier with the sprays, because like I said, this isn't one that's really big and overbearing, but you know, it's there. It's one of those scents that you will notice as you're wearing it, and you'll get that nice little sillage going on there. Occasion wise, I would say this would be really good for an office situation. Because of that iris, it gives it a little bit of an elegance, a bit of a professional feel, but it's still nice and clean. And because of the performance not being so overbearing, I think it will do just right in an office situation. Maybe 2 to 3 sprays. You know, I think you could even get away with 5 sprays. That's what I do for this one. But this could also be a fun date scent. And in a casual scent as well, because it just smells really fun and happy, and it's just, when I smell it, it makes me think of just going out and having fun with friends and family. I wore this a couple times this week, and I wore it to go out on the boat recently, and we went to Lake George, love it up there, And so it just brings, you know, I think I'm gonna be making a lot of memories with this one. I really like this one. I think if I did my designer summer list later in the summer, this would have been definitely in the top 3. So I really do enjoy this one. I think overall, this is a really nice scent, and I like how it's doing something a little different, something a little unique. You know, I love aromatic fougères, and I like how this makes it a little unique. It gives it a nice twist with that sweetness in the dry down and the iris. And also, if you like Dior Homme, that's something, you know, if you like that, I think this is definitely worth giving a try. So that's my review on Prada Luna Rossa Ocean. Definitely let me know your thoughts on it below. Do you like it, love it, or hate it? Definitely let me know. So thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful day of smelling good. Thank you.